Hey everyone, this is Ryan DeGregorio, one of Wyoming Stargazing's program leaders. Thanks for joining me, and welcome to Mind-Bending Astronomy. In every episode, we'll share with you a mind-bending fact about astronomy. Last time, we talked about our home planet, Earth. Today, we're going to the fourth planet from the Sun, Mars, named after the Roman god of war. Mars is the red planet, and distinctly so. You can even see that red hue right here from Earth. In the sky, it's this ruby red spark of light in the night sky. Mars is red because the surface is literally rusted. The surface is covered in dust that has lots of iron oxide in it. And so you have this orangey red surface color. It doesn't really have much of an atmosphere. It's very tenuous, but trace amounts of atmosphere do contain the following elements: carbon dioxide, argon, and little bits of oxygen. But you can pretty much see right through it, and that's why it's red in the sky. And there are three interesting things about Mars. The first is that we think it used to harbor living organisms at some time in the past. We believe that Mars was somewhat warmer a long time ago, perhaps billions of years ago, when the atmosphere was perhaps thicker. And if the atmosphere was thicker, there was a better chance that it could insulate heat from the sun. And a warmer planet would mean that liquid water could exist. And the reason we think water was present in the first place is today polar ice caps exist, and they're made of water ice. So, given a warmer surface temperature, liquid water was definitely present. And here are the following evidence that we have to suggest that liquid water did once flow on Mars. We see evidence of dried up riverbeds across the surface. We see eroded and weathered rocks. And also, there are basins, like dried up lakes, that are also present on Mars. And another interesting thing about Mars is its orbit around the Sun as viewed from Earth. Relative to us, Mars apparently can move backwards. And this is called retrograde motion. And the reason that Mars seems to move backward with respect to everything else in the sky is its orbital period is longer than that of Earth. And if you think about it, Earth can go around the sun more quickly than Mars. So there is a time when Earth overtakes Mars. And just as if you were to overtake somebody on the highway, according to you, it looks like they're moving backwards. And that's what happens to Mars. It looks like it's moving in reverse. And the third thing that is a great interest to us and future astronauts is that Mars could be a place for life in the future. And that's why we have missions scheduled to go to Mars. We want to see if we can maintain a long-term presence on the planet. If Earth, for some reason, becomes uninhabitable in the future, Mars would be a great safe haven to rebuild civilization. And a study called ISRU, which is Institute Resource Utilization, means that people are studying how to make a long-term presence with things already on Mars. And it includes mostly building infrastructure out of the regolith, or the soil on Mars. And with that basic building block, we can really create a flourishing society one day in the future. Next time, we'll be going to Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system. Until then,